Hi, I'm Mike Zalaki from TuBanjos and the Kids at Banjo Club. Today we're going to talk about Plectrum and Tenor Fingerboard and how to learn how to play harmony on the banjo. So we'll take a look at the circle of fifths. I'm going to use the circle of fifths to demonstrate this. And let's take a look at the circle of fifths. So this is the circle of fifths. If we look at a particular key here, a key of C, we'll see that these three chords are the fifth and the fourth of the scale. And we'll see that these are relative minors to it. What I want to do is show you how it works just with the C scale, and then we'll learn how it works with all the other scales and all the other chords that fit together. So here we are with the C scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And I extended it along here a little bit so my little slide would work. So let's take a look at the C chord. The C chord is made up the first, third, and the fifth of the C scale. C, E, G. If we were to slide this down, we'll see that this is a D chord. But it's a D minor because in the key of D, this would be an F sharp. And now it's been flattened to a minor. So it's a D minor. Here's an E minor for the same reason as a G in the E scale is sharp. It's been flattened, so it turned it into a minor. Here's an F. This is the major chord, F major chord. This is a G major chord. This is an A minor because the C has been flattened because in the A scale, the C is sharp. So let's take a look at this one more time and we'll zoom across a little bit closer. Here's the C chord, C major chord, made up of the first, third, and the fifth of the scale. Here's a D minor chord. But if you look at these two notes right here, these F and A are going to be in the F major scale. Here's E minor. And you'll see that the G and the B are going to be in the G major scale. Here's the F that goes with the D minor. Here's the G that goes with the E minor. Here's the A minor, and it's going to go with the C scale. So it's going to be the relative minor. A minor would be the relative minor of C, because these two notes are the same two notes here. Okay. All these notes, all these chords are in a key of C. So they're all related to each other in the key of C. So here's a key of C. F would be the fourth of it, and G would be the fifth of the scale. So they're all chords that are related to make a harmony out of it. Now some people would call this a minor 2. So maybe you've heard of a minor 2, a 5-1, 2-5-1. Maybe you're familiar with that. In Roman numerals would be a D minor, a G, and a C to relate to. Let's take a look at it a little bit differently as related to the plectrum and tenor banjos. So we'll take a little different look at it, how the circle of fifths is going to work. I made this little chart and I extended the circle of fifths out and made a line out of it so I can make my little figure fit on here. So let's take a look at the ones we just looked at, the C chord. We looked at a key of C, and this was a key of C, the fifth and the fourth as they're related to the circle of fifths. But these are also on your banjo, and if we slide this down, we'll see that this is the first string on a plectrum, the third string, and the fourth string on a plectrum. Also, the second, third, and fourth string on a tenor banjo. And I'm going to use this information and go down the tenor and plectrum necks using this circle of fifths in order to play harmony on the first, second, third, and fourth strings for the plectrum, and the first, third, and fourth, first, third, and fourth for the plectrum, and the first, second, and third for the tenor. Now let's take a look at the circle of fifths here with our new eyes. And we'll be able to see that in the key of C, these are all related to the C scale. So are the D minor, the A minor, and the E minor are related to these chords. So if you can find this online, look at a circle of fifths online and you'll find exactly the same thing, and you can study it that way. We're going to look at the plectrum and tenor banjos now and put this information right on those two instruments.